Hey everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Champions Experience. Remember, I would always appreciate it if you consider liking this video. If you truly enjoy this content, please think about subscribing, as it really helps me out. And last but not least, please drop a message down in the comments below, especially when I'm using a new hero. Let me know where I make a mistake, but let me know if you liked what you saw, if you didn't like what you saw, if you want to see me make any specific type of content. And again, let me know where I make a mistake, especially with a new hero. So thank you very much. If you think about liking, subscribing, and dropping a message down in the comments. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, if you celebrate that. Today is Thanksgiving for me, and I snuck upstairs to get this game in because the turkey is in the oven, and I wanted to get you all this matchup as soon as possible. So you'll be seeing this a little bit after Thanksgiving, most likely the Sunday after that. But for me, it is Thanksgiving. All right, so breaking out X-23, right? We just picked her up, and I wanted to check her out, and I'm going through this NeXt Evolution campaign in expert mode. So we are now up to Mr. Sinister, and I think he's can be pretty tough. Mainly because if I remember correctly, his main scheme has low threat, a low threat cap on it, and she's going to want to be attacking, so this is going to be interesting. All right, so let's see how we have to set this up. All right, so we have X here, and set up, put her claws into play, claws in play. All right, now we have our encounter deck right here, right? It's Mr. Sinister, and then expert mode, we're starting on 2. We have flight, super strength, and telepathy. We have hope over here, and in here we have standard in here, and we have nasty boys in here. I have already set aside flight, super strength, and telepathy. We've put Hope Summers into play, so we're good so far. Okay, so we can flip this over, and it says remove one random stage 2 from the game, then advance to a random stage 2. All right, so we have our stage 2s here. We will give a quick little shuffle, and we will remove focusing in. I don't remember which one that is, and we'll start with taking off. Okay, so focusing in will go to the side. Now it says attach the flight attachment to Mr. Sinister and shuffle the rest of the flight encounter deck into the encounter deck, of the encounter set into the encounter deck. So we are looking for flight, and it is here. Got it. We will give Mr. Sinister the flight attachment. We'll read what that says in a second, and we will shuffle these in. Well, I'm going to do my setup first, like I always do, and then we will shuffle the deck for real. Okay, so he's going to get +1 attack. He gets aerial, and attached villains attacks gain overkill. Okay, so he's got overkill. Now it says place 1 threat per player on the main scheme, 2 threat if 2 threat instead if Mr. Sinister has fewer than 2 superpower attachments. He only has 1, so this is going to start with 3 out of 5, and that's not good off the bat. All right, so that's done, and I think we're ready to shuffle up. So I will go ahead and pause this real quick. And again, the reason I pause this is because I don't want to have to do that intro again if and when I probably lose. But right now, and I will always explain what happened on the loss. Right now, we're still on fight 1, so let's go ahead and shuffle our deck. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying out X-23. She seems like a pretty crazy hero. I'm not the biggest fan of, and I said this when I did her unboxing, I'm not the biggest fan of her aggression kit. It just doesn't seem that great, but, and I'm not the biggest fan of aggression in general, so we'll see how it goes. I actually think I'm looking forward to making a protection deck with this girl, because her ability here, right after she takes any damage, she can ready. It's very similar to my favorite hero in the game, Spider-Gwen, so I want to get a protection deck with her going. Let's see how that goes. All right, I think we are ready. We are going to draw everything set. We're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we got a strength. We got a X bunker. This is my first time using her, so I gotta have to read a bunch of these. I'm sorry. Exhaust X bunker and choose a player whose identity has a mutant trait, which is me. That player searches the top X cards of their deck, where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display. Oh, I don't love those cards, especially since there are no side schemes in the victory display. All right, we have Endurance, which I'm familiar with. Animal Instinct. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets plus X thwart for this thwart. It's not bad, especially right now when I'm going to have to remove some threat from there. Oh, here is a player side scheme. Keep them busy. Assault. Basic thwart can you use for basic thwarts against this can use attack instead, which is really good for me. And last, the player who defeated this scheme removes 5 threat from the main scheme. Sisterhood. Let's see, what is this? Condition. This is support. Exhaust Sisterhood and discard an X-23 card from your hand. Search your deck and discard pile for Honey Badger, add it to your hand. Yeah, so I'm going to want to get this in. All right, so what does this say? Shuffle either the Honey Badger ally or Sisterly Bond event from your discard pile into your deck. Draw 1 card. So I don't have those anywhere in my discard pile. This is not Sisterly Bond, but so I can't use this. All right, so let's start. I'm not going to mulligan. I don't like mulliganing when I'm using a new hero because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, but I do think we're going to flip because I'm going to need to thwart. Actually, maybe I could stay here. Let's stay here for a second and see what happens, because actually probably not, because he's got a 2 scheme. So it's kind of risky. It's kind of risky for 1 card extra. I don't know. Let's just play it out from here first. Okay, so let's get this Sisterhood into play. Right? I can use this strength to do it, I guess. Right? So we'll give up... I guess I'll just use the strength to do it. We can play around if I don't need to. So I put it into play. Okay, so let's read this now. Exhaust Sisterhood and discard an X-23 card from your hand. Okay, good. I do have one. It's Animal Instinct. So I discard this. Now I search my deck and discard pile for Honey Badger. So we're looking for Honey Badger. Where is Honey Badger? There she is. Add that to the hand. Give this a quick little shuffle again. Yeah, from what I remember reading about her kit, Honey Badger seems like she's a really integral part of this deck. Okay, add it to hand. Done. Let's see. We can get Honey Badger into play, right? So let's use the X-Bunker and this player's side scheme to play Honey Badger. Honey Badger is now in play with 2 health. Oh, she's only got 2 health, though. After Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X-23. Okay. She might be somebody that I want to just, like, wait a little bit to use, because she only has 2 health. And I can't play this, so I'm probably going to discard it. But I guess we flip now? Let's think this through. If I stood on this form, right, you'd have 2 thwart, bringing that to 1. You'd scheme for at minimum 2, let's say 2. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1. Yeah, I have to flip because I can't have him scheming. Okay, so I don't think I want to attack with Honey Badger just yet. Let's remove 2 thwart from the main scheme to keep this under control. I learned that with Juggernaut. Now what does it say? So there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens with here. So, okay, so after she takes any amount of damage, I ready her, right? This says exhaust X-23's claws, takes 2 damage, and she gets +2 attack for the end of the round. So I kind of just want to play around with some stuff right now, right? This is once per phase. Got it. Okay, so let's attack. Let's attack for 1, right? I want to use this. I want to see how this goes. We'll exhaust the claws. We'll take 2 damage. Is this too early for this? Is it too early to do that? Let's see. I'll be down to 8. Yeah, I think it's a little too early for that to get crazy. Let's set up for once. Let's set up for once. I'm gonna discard this. just because I don't know what I'm doing with her, and I got myself into some trouble with Deadpool by going too aggressive too early. So I feel okay with this, I guess. I mean, maybe I should just remove all the threat from the main scheme instead of just dealing 1 damage to him. I'm actually going to do that. Let's give him his health back. It's just 1, and let's make this nothing. So we have a little, because if this advances, he's going to get stronger. So it might be actually a little better to do that. All right, we're done. We're ready up. We're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have anything on defense? Oh, here's that sisterly bond card that this says, right? Nope, that was her other side. Yeah. What does it say? When Honey Badger thwarts or attacks, add X-23's matching power. So that's going to be really good. Claw Mastery, max 1 per round. Until the end of the round, X-23 gets +2 attack. And her attacks gain overkill while Honey Badger's in play. 1 cost upgrade. While your hero's remaining hit points is less than half your hero's starting hit points, +1 attack. Adamantium Lacing, +2 health. Oh, that's going to help. She gains Retaliate, and her basic attacks gain Piercing. I don't know about the Piercing, but the Retaliate is great. Moment of Triumph. After you attack and defeat an enemy, heal 1 damage from your hero for each point of excess damage dealt by that attack. All right, so nothing to help us in defense, but that's fine. All right, your turn, Mr. Sinister. We got 1 threat here. You will now attack for 3. And again, I'm going to treat her like Spider-Gwen because I'll take a damage, right? No matter what, because it's a 3. And I will be able to ready because I can do that once per phase. So I'll block for 2. You're hitting for 3. Plus nothing. So I take 1 damage. But I ready. Am I reading that correctly? After she takes any amount of damage, ready her. Great. That's once per phase. So this is the villain phase. So that I can still use this on my player phase. So that happened. And here comes our encounter card. Give Mr. Sinister a tough status card. If he has the brute trait, he heals 4 damage. Does he have brute? No, he's got genius. How does he get brute? I wonder if it's like, let me see something. I can grab these other cards real quick. Oh, here we go. He gains brute with super strength. Okay, so we're going to give him a tough status card. But I think we got something that had piercing. So, all right, so there's his turn. He's got a tough, he's got full health, and only 1 threat on the main scheme. So this is, we can leave this for a couple turns, and we can focus on attacking right now, I think. I think we're going to have a good attack right now. So, let's see. Here we go. Piercing. Okay. Let's get this out. So let's use the Moment of Triumph to gain Adamantium Lacing. We get +2 health, right? 1, 2. So she gains Retaliate and Piercing. So I'm going to put this under her. It's going to be a little easier to read to remind me about the basic attacks gain Piercing. Got it. So, oh man, we could do a bunch of stuff here. Okay, let's use this to play Claw Mastery. Until the end of the round, X-23 gains +2 attack. And her attacks gain overkill. Well, there's no enemies here, but I want to keep this out because she's going to be able to ready a couple times. And then, oh, Honey Badger's going to have a crazy turn. Okay, so there's a lot going on right now. I played this. So until the end of the round, X-23 gains +2 attack. She also has piercing. So we can attack right now for 3. Oh, you're going to have a big turn too, actually. Okay, so your attack gains 3 right now. Right? So that's 3. You lose the tough because of the piercing. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll take 2 damage. Right? Take 2 damage. And exhaust the claws. Now she gets +2 attack. She gets to ready because she took the damage. So, and then we're going to play the Sisterly Bond. So when Honey Badger thwarts her attacks, add X-23's matching power to Honey Badger's power. But this one also says Hope Summers' base thwart and attack are equal to the thwart and attack of your hero. And her attack right now is 2, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Is that a 5 attack? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So X-23 has a base of 5. You have a base of 5. And you have a base of 5. Oh, and you'll be able to attack again because she readies. Okay, so a lot's going to happen right now. So we're attacking for 5. I'm pretty sure this is done correctly, guys. This seems like it's done correctly. So this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we'll attack for 5 with Hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll attack for 5 with Honey Badger, who loses a health. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's Honey Badger's, and you're still here, but Mr. Sinister is just flipped. Okay. So he's at 21 health. Then this says place 2 threat on the main scheme per player. Place 3 threat instead if Mr. Sinister has fewer than 2 superpowers. So 3 is going to go on here, which brings us to 4. Okay. But I can ready X-23 because of this. And unfortunately, I'm not going to do another 5 attack because if I do, that's going to flip in the next turn. So I will thwart for 2, and I that kind of sucks, but I have to do that. That was a great turn. That was a great turn. Yeah, that was insane. Okay, so we use these, and this sisterly bond is going to let us be able to, as long as we're holding X-23 card, bring Honey Badger back as much as we want. So that was a really good turn. All right, we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my head, I actually thought that was going to be a bigger turn, like when I was looking at her kit. But still, that was really, really, really good. She's great. She's going to be able to ready a lot. I already like her. Not a big fan of this aggression deck, but as I said in my original video when I unboxed her, her kit seems just dumb, stupid, strong. The aggression aspect with her seemed fine. All right, what is this? Pain tolerance. After you play an X-23 card, including this one, heal your identity. We have this genius. We have animal instinct here. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets plus X thwart, where X is equal to her attack. Oh, this is that new card. So it's got 5 threat on it. And once I finish, when this is defeated, I can choose a specialization upgrade and Moment of Triumph again. All right. It is your turn. This is going to go to 3. You're going to attack for 3. And I have Retaliate. I'll take it. Well, I won't take it, but I'll defend. Right? Because I can ready. So it's 3. Plus 1 is 4. I block for 2. I take 2 damage, but I ready. Here comes our encounter card. I take 2 indirect damage. I take 2 indirect damage. All right. Because he's got Aerial, and only Aerial right now. Why don't I give it to Hope? Let Hope take 2 damage. Why not? Because I'm going to be taking damage from that, and Hope had some damage to spare. All right, it's us again. So I think I read online that this this consequential damage doesn't, how do I say this? Since she has 1 health left, if she dies, then X doesn't ready. I'm unclear about that, but I think that Reddit said that the phase, that's how that works. So like if X-23 attacks and then Honey Badger attacks, the consequential damage happens first and she dies, and then the hero response won't work. I'm unclear about that. I need to read that a little bit more, but I will be playing like that for now. All right, so we're probably not going to attack with Honey Badger, just because, I don't know. I know there's a card in there that heals her. Maybe we can fish it out soon. Let's get this pain tolerance in play. So let's use Genius to pay for this pain tolerance. After I play an X-23 card, including this one, I heal 1 damage. So I heal a damage. I'm also interested in trying to get this. Oh, I can get both of these out. We'll use Moment of Triumph to pay for this side scheme. It's got 5 threat on it. And let's see. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she'll get X thwart where X is equal to her attack. So I can get rid of this right now. And maybe I will. I'm just trying to see the best way to do this. I think this is going to be a thwarting turn. Because anything else seems like it's just going to be some chip damage. So let's... So she's got 2 thwart, right? Oh, you attacked me in the last turn. You're still 21 health. You had retaliate. I'm tired of like making the game harder for myself. All right, so let's thwart for 2 here, bringing this to 3. We will exhaust the claws, take 2 damage. That readies us. We'll play Animal Instinct, which heals us for 1, right? And then when you make a basic thwart, she gets plus X thwart for this thwart where X is equal to her attack. Oh, maybe I should do it the other way around. If I did this first, so let's see. Maybe if I attacked for 1. Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it actually matters. Whatever. We'll just thwart. We'll get rid of this, right? And you'll thwart for 2 over here, bringing this to 1. I think I could have done something better, but too much rewinding in my head right now. All right, what does this say now? Okay, I have these aside, so I can choose a specialization upgrade and put it into play under my control. These are those cards I was like really interested in trying out, so I wanted to add that. Okay, so I had my eye on 2 things with her. Actually, honestly, these would all probably be really good with her. So the plus 4 health is obviously really good. After your identity takes damage from an enemy attack, exhaust this and draw a card. I don't know how often I'll be doing that. So these are the 2 that I'm really interested in. This one gives us plus 1 attack, right? And this one gives us plus 1 defense. The reason why I'm interested in both of these is because the plus 1 defense, she's going to be defending every turn but you know what? If she out defends, how do I say this? After she takes any amount of damage, we ready her. If she out defends the attack, she can't ready. So you know what? I'm going to go with this attack one. So she'll get plus 1 attack. I hope you understand what I mean. Like, if her defense gets too high, like if he attacks for 3, she won't be able to ready. Although, yeah, I think that's probably the best move. And I guess we're done, everybody. I guess we're done. All right, we're going to ready up. And we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what we got. I hate this card. I hate this card so much. I hope the glare is not too much for you all. I really try with the lighting. Exhaust this, deal 1 face down encounter card, and you draw 2 cards. I hate putting myself in danger. I don't want an encounter card. I don't care if I get to draw 2 cards. Unless it's at the end of the game, I'm not going to play this. Oh, yay. Here, heal a total of 4 damage between Honey Badger and ourselves. We're going to hopefully play that. Richter. After Richter attacks, discard the top card of your deck. Deal 1 damage to each minion. We don't have any minions. What is this? Direct approach. Attached to a non-permanent side scheme. Attached gains assault. Useless. What is this? Puncture wound. Attached to X20. Attached to an enemy that X-23 or Honey Badger attack this turn. They get -1 attack. After the player phase begins, discard this and give 3 damage to the enemy. All right, so not bad. All right, wait, how many? I'm looking at this pain tolerance. Cool. We'll be able to heal a lot right now, I think. Hopefully, if we survive what's going on. All right, so this is gonna go to 2. You're going to attack for after a status card is placed on Mr. Did I mess that up? I might have messed that up in the first phase. I might have had to place 2 threat in the main scheme. He got a... Yeah, so I'm thinking this through. He got a status card. He got that tough, right? Which means I should have put 2 threat in the main scheme. Obviously I can't rewind that now, but I truly don't think it would have done much of a difference. There was that one big attack, right, where I like hit 15 a bunch of times. If I'm remembering correctly, instead of that, I just would have thwarted because this would have been higher. So I actually don't. Yeah, I messed that up, but I don't think it was that significant. It's okay. We all make mistakes. All right, so this one up, you're going to attack for 3. I will defend. Here comes our boost. So you're hitting for 5. 5 minus 2 is 3, right? 5 minus 2 is 3. So 1, 2, 3, down to 4 health. I ready because of that, right? And I'm looking around, make sure we're okay. Here comes our encounter card. God damn it. He's got aerial, still take 2 indirect damage. I can't split that, so I have to take it. And I'm down to 2 health. Yay, it's officially time to worry. Down to 2 health. All right. It's going to make these claws hard to play, but... So we obviously have to play this card. Let's get rid of Richter. So we're going to play this regenerative longevity. I will heal 3 for myself. 1, 2, 3. And I'll give Honey Badger that other 1. Okay. Then, so I played regenerative longevity. I also can heal damage because of this. Right? And we will play this card to place on Mr. Sinister. Oh, technically I haven't done this yet. So, all right. So we will attack for... So she's got +1 attack because of this. Right? He didn't... I keep forgetting the retaliate. This is the retaliate from the last turn that he should have taken. Okay, so you know what? I actually have to play this turn because of Honey Badger, I think. All right, so 1, she's just at a base of 2 right now. So we'll hit for 2. 1, 2. You're at 17 health. Now I can play this puncture wound, right? I attacked an enemy. I can place this on you. So you're going to get -1 attack on the next turn. After the player phase begins, so in the next turn, you'll also take -3 damage. Okay, so I'm going to play... excuse me. Sorry. I'm going to play this. I'm going to take 2 damage, which is not great, but I think I got to do it. I will ready myself, right? And so you are at 2. You're at a 4 attack, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that seems right. And I will attack you for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have the same amount of attack that I do, so we'll attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honey Badger will attack for 1. And that readies us again. And we can attack for 4 again. If we wanted, which we probably do. I could also flip and recover for 6, which might be a good play, honestly. I have 4 health. So what I could do on the next turn is chump block with Honey Badger. Yeah, let's get a little crazy. I'll attack for 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will probably be the death of me, but whatever. I don't know. Let's just use this. I'll use this direct approach to pay for IPOC. And I guess I'm done. We're ready up. Honey Badger is going to die this turn. Because if she doesn't, we do. All right, so this is going to go to 3. You're attacking for 3. You'll defend. So that's 3 plus 1 is 4. Oh, maybe I should have defended. Oh, well. Honey Badger is gone, but we can bring her back right here. Here comes our encounter card. The villain attacks you. So I will defend. This is 3 plus nothing. God damn, that was lucky. Okay, so that's 3. That was 3 minus 2 is 1. But I ready because of that. Oh, I didn't draw my cards. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's our turn now. After the player phase begins, discard this, deal 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3. I don't even need to look at my cards. I want to go cook my turkey. We'll attack for 1. And beat Expert Mr. Sinister. We did it. Nice. That was a little close, right? Let's just see what I had anyway. Shatterstar, critical hit. What is this? I do have a card in the victory display area, right? It's the specialized training. So after you attack an enemy, stun it. This could have been actually that wouldn't have been great because he gets a stat. We would have put threat in the main scheme. I had 2 of those. Yeah, I'm actually really lucky because this was a bad hand. This was a really bad hand. But we did it. As I said, I think her kit is great. Not a big fan of this aggression deck that it came with. But I think I'm going to make a protection deck with her to take on Strife, honestly. I haven't decided who I want to take Strife on with Expert. I might as well just try. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anywho, let's talk through about X-23. I think this girl is fun as hell. I am a little concerned about this card, right? She's only got 10 health, and constantly giving yourself 2 damage seems like something you might not want to do every turn. It might be something that you want to dip into every so often, and like when you're ready for a big attack. So that was probably my biggest mistake with her. But overall, I think she's really good. I think probably with a protection deck, right? She's going to be probably insane, right? Because you can play What Doesn't Kill Me, right? Or is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's What Doesn't Kill Me. There's a lot of protection cards that you can play with her that should allow her to function really well, especially dipping into things like Med Team. So that's where I think I'm going to try to go with her, but we'll see. Overall, I think she's great. I thought she dished out an insane amount of damage and handled the threat decently. You know, we didn't let him get past phase 1, and that's always a bonus, especially in a fight like him. But there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry I made that mistake earlier with the status card, but I do think it would have been a close fight, right? would have been a close fight because I'm only at 3 health now. It probably would have forced me to flip to heal, and this would have definitely bumped up to the next phase, but I think she could have handled it because we had the card to bring Honey Badger back. So yeah, I love her. I think she feels really good and totally recommend picking her up. Take care, everybody.